Welcome to the Association of Corporate Counsel Northeast Chapter Pro Bono Spotlight. I'm Mitch Appelbaum, an attorney at State Street Bank and Trust Company, and I'm a member of the ACC-Northeast Board and co-chair of its Pro Bono and Civic Engagement Committee. Pro Bono Spotlight is a new series we started at the ACC-Northeast to highlight some of our pro bono partners and also to highlight opportunities for our members to give back in the community. With us today, we have Joanna Allison, Executive Director at Volunteer Lawyers Project here in Boston. Let's start with an introduction. Joanna, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and about VLP?
Hi, Mitch. Thank you for having me on here. I appreciate it. I'm Joanna Allison, and I have been the Executive Director of Volunteer Lawyers Project for 6.5 years. And prior to that, I was a staff attorney and supervising attorney there for about 25 years. I have worked just about every job at VLP, so I can tell you a little bit about what we do. VLP was launched 45 years ago as an opportunity for the private bar to help expand the legal representation to low-income clients. We had GBLS, we had other legal services offices, but they were never going to have enough to be able to serve everyone. So VLP became an organization that recruited, trained, and mentored private attorneys who then took cases on a pro bono basis for eligible clients.
That's great. I know over the years I've been involved with VLP a little bit. I know others here at State Street have, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. I'm wondering if you could tell us about some of the volunteer activities that our members could take advantage of and could participate in at VLP.
Absolutely. I would also direct people to our website, which is www.vlpnet.org. It gives you a lot of opportunities. VLP has designed the pro bono activities to both serve the clients, but also meet the needs of private attorneys who may not have 2.5 years or 3 years to put toward a case. So we have clinic involvement where people can come and be a lawyer for a day in the housing court, in guardianship cases, consumer cases, and also family law cases. We have limited assistance representation where people can sign on to assist someone on a piece of a case. VLP then handles that case and shepherds it through so that the person doesn't get left with nothing. We have mentoring activities for people who are experts in particular areas of the law. We pair them up with a newer attorney to mentor them with a matter. We also have opportunities for training. If people want to do a training for us for other attorneys or in their own office, we can set people up to do that.
That's excellent. Are there particular backgrounds or specific types of experiences that you're looking for with your volunteers?
We like for people to have a law license. But we do, in fact, have folks, paralegals, who do some volunteering and administrative issues for us. We will take folks at their earliest level of practice, and we will take people with 35, 40 years of experience. And there are different things we can have them do through our Senior Partners for Justice, which is the more experienced attorneys. We pair them up again with newer attorneys to help them in various areas of the law. And we train for everything. Anything that you want to volunteer for, we offer in-house trainings, we offer Zoom trainings, and we can also come to people's offices and train there.
Excellent. Now, you mentioned earlier on about the amount of time that people may not have the 2 to 3 years to commit to a particular case if necessary. One of the big areas of interest of our members is exactly that, is how much time would they be committing if they were to volunteer with VLP? Is there a required minimum, or is it kind of flexible so that they can fit it into their schedules more easily?
VLP is extremely flexible. And one of the things that we implemented a few years ago was what we call our bite-sized pro bono, which allows a person to come in, assist for 3 hours at a housing court clinic, or the same amount of time in one of our other clinics, assist the clients there that the court refers to us. And then they walk out with, as my board chair often says, no socks hanging out of the suitcase.
Well, this all sounds really great. And VLP sounds like a wonderful, wonderful way for people to be engaged in the community, to give back, and to really participate and make a difference, in the lives of a number of different people. So for members who are interested in participating, I know you mentioned the website. Is that the best way to reach out and to contact you about exploring the opportunities, or is there some other way that they should go about contacting you?
That is sort of the first way to get in. And there's a tab right on the front of the web page that says Get Involved. And it tells all the different areas that we practice in and the different opportunities in those areas, and also a sign-up place. But people can also contact me directly at Volunteer Lawyers Project. And I will ask if you want to share my number or my email with your group. They can contact me directly.
Well, this has been very informative. I don't know, Joanna, if there's anything else that you'd like to share with us about VLP or experiences that volunteers have.
Of course there is. I think that what our volunteers often come away saying about volunteering with VLP, because of the staff involvement and because of our commitment to pro bono, and that not just being an accidental piece of our work, is that they learn a lot. They come away from it not feeling as if they were left basically hung out to dry. So they get a lot of backup, but they also have fun. So a day in housing court, which has its moments of sadness and sometimes even its moments of fear, also has with it a camaraderie and a chance to get to know other attorneys who are in a very different practicing world than the actual volunteer, but also to bring your colleagues and say, for instance, a entity wants to volunteer, 2 or 3 folks from their office will come on that day. And it's a real team building activity for folks.
I participated in some of the VLP programs earlier on in my career, and I continue to follow it. And I'm just amazed by the great work that you all do and the commitment that you've all made. This has been wonderful. I appreciate it. I think there's been a lot of information pulled together for our members here, and I think they'll find this exciting and interesting. And we wish you the best with all the great work that you're doing at VLP, and we look to our continued working together.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for doing this.